Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Yeah, this is fun. I'm okay, I have something to share. This is actually the weekend of my anniversary with my SO for an extremely long time. And time is weird because the pandemic happened, and with the pandemic, everything just kind of went nonsense, right? Everything went to plaid, and 3 years are just gone. It's been, I always forget this, I've been with her for 8 years at this point. It just feels so long. That's just how long I've been with her. Like, I've known her longer. So just wild how much time passes, right? I remember, yeah, I remember the 90s. Wow. I'm dating myself now at this point, but it's all good. Anyway, I don't really have any kind of point or question or anything. I'm just kind of excited. We're doing some fun things. We're going out to. We have this tradition where we go out and have high tea, right? And high tea is one of our favorite things to do, but we don't do it very often. And it's just so much fun, the clotted cream, the scones, the tea. It's just such a nice experience. We're both huge fans. So we're going to be doing that on Sunday, which is extremely interesting and exciting. I'm looking forward to that. So, I guess I will ask a question if people want to answer a question. Any of you have any cool, kind of nifty traditions that you and whomever is important to you do? Those kinds of things are a lot of fun. I love traditions. So, I never used to have very many, but I guess I have a few now that I'm thinking about it. So, yeah, cool. Whenever other things like that come up, I'll mention them because I do think they're kind of cool to talk about. But I can't think of any others offhand. Anyway, let's play some Monster Train. That's what we're here for. So we're currently on a 131 win streak, which is exciting. We had a monstrous penumbral line with Perils, Ember Cache, Lodestone Totem Infusion into Nameless Sirens. Honestly, pretty solid. Penumbra did good work as far as keeping the line together. So he helps in the early waves, cleaning and softening those up while you're still ramping. And then once you're set up, you don't need him anymore. He's gone, he dies, he passes away fully. And then your main line comes on and is just taking over. And that's what happened here. Very effective. We're currently moving on to Rector, which is great. I love Rector. What a great champion. Good times. I have so much fun. He's such a good enabler of dregs. It's interesting because that's very true of both of the unit champions, right? So dregs love Rector. And then where is it? Shardtail Queen loves the Queen Zimplings, right? But the unit starters are very awkward in other clan combos, right? Things like Diligent kind of punish the dregs or the Queen Zimplings, whereas there's just spells are always good, right? And you kind of really want pings out of your starters, your openers, to kind of soften the early waves. But and when you can't get them, it's pretty tough. But anyway, that's about as much as I need to say there. I think we'll go ahead and get this show on the road. So yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's play some Rector. Yeah, big fan, big fan. Let's go. Cool. All right, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing just fine. I received a pretty cool submission for a curse seed today on Reddit. I'm looking forward to checking that out later. We'll see if I get to it tonight. It's going to depend a little bit on how long this episode goes, because I would rather record, tomorrow. Today for you, tomorrow for me. I'd rather record the episode for that before getting the other one, but I am interested in checking it out because it's rare that I get so much traction on it, right? So many people asking me about this same seed all at once from different angles. So I was like, all right, you got me. I'll check it out. Anyway, let's get in on this. Speaking of Diligent, today we are default melting, default Awoken. It's not great, okay? Universally, I think finding a ping is superior than whatever else we have, but we can do some cool stuff with Awoken at least. Hopefully this is enabling, because if we find any of the good scaling lines in melting, this should be fine. We have Dazed Talos, Curse Arcus, and Diligent Seraph. We do have Purifying Cleanse in this start, which is excellent. It means that I am comfortable taking a Burnout Rector start gamble. We have Steel Enhancer and Resin Removal as well, which are both solid. So, honestly, all good cards. Let's look ahead. Temples on 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. 5 temples, you'll love to see it. This is always the best because this means I can backload my shards comfortably and play it cool if needed. The flexibility to play it cool is one of the most important parts of this, right? Because some runs, if you see all 3 temples and only 3 temples and they're 2, 3, 4, it's very terrifying, right? Because you have to take those shards early in order to have a chance of fighting the divinity, which means you need to be strong. And if you're just skating by, you will suffer. And so you have to figure out what the safe lines are that are still aggressive enough to pull it off. Very terrifying, in my opinion. Anyway, we're not dealing with that here. Great. We have the dupe on the steel side on 8. It's fine. It's not that amazing. Removal dupe, higher remains on 7 if I can take advantage of it, though there is a Steel Shop Caverns opposing it. Steel Shop Magic Shop on 6. Neither of them remarkable. Cavern Magic. It's a good magic shop with removals on ring 5. I want to go there if I can. The Merchant of Trinkets. I mean, Merchant of Trinkets, Horde, and Boons is a surprisingly powerful configuration of nodes because this is money to buy a trinket, a free trinket, and you get to see a lot of trinkets here. So if you're looking to fish for good trinkets, this is a really strong node generation, actually. We have steel shops on 2, 4. Our banner situation is looking like Awoken Remnant options on 2. The steel side has Awoken, sure. It's going to depend on what we see from Rector, right? This could be a really good Dark Culling run because the scaling from that could help a lot. We have a Remnant banner on 3 as well. We have options. I'm feeling okay about it. Wow. Petrified Crucible or Golden Vault. Golden Vault is such a good card. I mean, good relic, but it's so bad in the early game if you expect to leak things. This is an interesting one because if we see a strong Burnout Rector line with decent draw on ring 1, we should be okay. We see a bad Burnout Rector line, we could eat dirt and perish. I think we click Golden Vault here because Petrified Crucible is, well, it's tragic, but also if we see Thorn Hollow, it could be okay. This is such a weird one because you could see an amazing setup in this for Golden Vault, right? I love Golden Vault. It's just so risky early because if I leak a bunch, I snowball down into death. Whereas Petrified Crucible is worthless most of the time, but maybe it's okay, right? I'm going to click on the Petrified Crucible. I just think Golden Vault is too risky. This is an interesting discussion because I think Golden Vault has a much higher ceiling. By a lot. It's a significantly better relic here. It's actually a really, really good relic. Usually I'm very happy to see and will shape a lot of my decisions around it. But my problem with it is it's just so risky. You death spiral so fast in the early game unless you're very powerful. And if I look at these starting cards, I just don't see us being that powerful. If I'm forced, I mean, at least I can always go Dark Calling. Oh man, is a Dark Calling line strong enough to avoid eating dirt here? Not without pings, right? Not without pings. I'm gonna take the Crucible. We're just gonna play it safe. Forge. Okay, I get my choice. I think it's a really good Dark Calling run, yeah. It's a really good Dark Calling run, but I think Burn Bright is safer here. Yeah. Okay, we'll go Burn Bright. You could honestly go either way here. And because I took that, I do actually feel like I can take this Horde, which is neat. Trader's Quill, Bloating Fungus. I mean, okay, Bloating Fungus does something here. We'll take it. I don't want either of these other things. Yeah, Mark of Invasion is pretty scary here, but I will take this money. This is a fine trade for me, right? Just fine. Oh, how interesting. I get the fabled resin removal here, which is just great. Okay, well, in that case, I Rector downstairs, which is excellent. I resin removal upstairs after playing the Train Steward. Check this. Huge swing. We get a kill out of it. Glad to see it. We'll take some heal upstairs. Why not? So we take 2. Now, just to draw well, hey, just hit is the universal saying. Incredible. I do lose Mr. Collector, sadly. But honestly, that's fine. It's fine. Sure. We made this and we trade this. It's okay. Oh no, I take 3. It's okay. We're guaranteed to see some stupid stuff like that. Rector 1v1s everything here. It's fine. He wins this. We take these. He got it. Good job. Great news. Wow, look how strong we are. Cool. Excellent. Rector, he does it. Just beat him up. Alright, cool. So we take some damage. We get the trial. It's fine. We did okay. I'm going to grab Molded. It's huge here, for sure. Glimmer? It's Glimmer in a start like this. 10 times out of 10. Absolutely. Cool. We got some cash. Love seeing that. I took Petrified Crucible Bloating Fungus, so we're going to go to the Awoken banner. Show me a Thorn Hollow or something, maybe? Oh man, I saw a Hollow and got hype. We're going to course grab Awoken Hollow here. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't Shattered Shell better? Shattered Shell is probably a more important card altogether, but seeing the payout for the Fungus plus Crucible, or at least the Fungus is just huge. This Awoken Hollow 1v1's the early game. We'll do it. I'm going to toss him a plus 25 here, which is a security measure. We're going to look in the temple. Plus 30. Ooh, buddy. What do I value more here? The plus 30 or the plus 10 in piercing into the Glimmer? Interesting decision. Plus 30 is better here. Let me tell you why. Diligent, so the upgraded purifiers have 30 HP, so that will at least kill them. Otherwise, the Glimmer fails to do so. And yeah, we take this. We go to 30 here, we chill. I'm not doing another plus 10 in piercing here, we move on. I feel very confident here. I will, of course, click the unit draft. It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, but basically both of those are strong, and I'm looking for ways to avoid eating dirt, as it were. I'm gonna face tank this with the Train Steward, yeah. And Diligent changes my opinion on that a lot. So, cool. Restore up top. We'll do what we can. We do hit 1 out. It's gonna hurt a bit, but that's fine. Sure, I get a curse. Ooh, okay, good. We get the Purifying Cleanse. Really happy to see that. Good. Was worried that curse might have done something nasty to me, but we are fine. Rector eats it, but if I resin removal downstairs, he almost clears it. That's funny. I want to clear upstairs, though. Yeah, huge. He burns out. It's fine. We win up top for sure. So we get the trial, we take no damage. Very good. Extremely good, in fact. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just get him shot. Without the spikes, this guy stands absolutely no chance. Cool. Good job. Cool. Alright, we get everything here. Give me a thing to put behind the hollow now, and we're solid. Wicklash, for sure. It's offensive scaling, and it also enables me to do some burnout cheekiness, which I appreciate. It's also another good hit. We can offset Diligence damage with the power of Self-Infused Awoken Hollow, so I'm not worried about the stealth. Razor Sharp, Restoration Detonation is probably it. Razor Sharp, though. I'm going to click the Razor Sharp, just have options here. Yeah, cool. Honestly, great news. We have things to stick behind. The Hermit is just better, right? I don't see good Steel Shot. This is an interesting one. I would like both of these units. Animus of Will, Hermit. I think the truth is Animus of Will is stronger. I think the Animus is better here. Excuse me, I had a cough. I managed to catch that in time. I'm going to take a sip of water real fast. Oof, okay. We're back. All right, so Animus of Will is very solid into heavies, particularly mini-bosses. That said, Animus of Will is not good into backlines, which is something that a sweeper handles. I do have the Glimmer. It is possible that I could answer a run with Glimmer on Holdover plus an Animus. I think the Animus is the better call. Another factor, Animus has a better infusion. So if I see a really good high roll here, I can just do something with the Animus directly, which I think is more important. This card is more versatile and much stronger. I'm going to go left because the holdover is huge, and I'd like to look at this other Awoken banner, actually. -1s. I mean, we're going to make Razor Sharp free. There's no reason I would not do this. A 10 magic power is, I mean, I may as well put it in the Purifying Cleanse if I have free money, but it's fine. Okay. Now you put me a Shattered Shell with an Animus of Will infusion, and we're cooking. Cool. This is good because the order I took these in matters, right? Animus of Will is not useless. She becomes my infusion. Very powerful. I'm going to re-roll the middle. I don't double stack here, I don't believe. A +10. I mean, you may as well make a restore good. It's not bad to do so. And we have the money to spin this. Cool. Holdover on Glimmer. Incredible. You know what's wild? Now that I have a Shattered Shell, I don't think Holdover Glimmer is important. Hot take. I think Holdover Razor Sharp is stronger here. It could be Wicklash, right? It's kind of funny to think about it. Why would I do Razor Sharp? Isn't Wicklash just objectively stronger in this use case? Because it's being held over, so the burnout is not a concern, and I don't give up 2 HP. More importantly, Wicklash is double value because it also provides use for Rector, right? So, wild. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Wicklash is better, and more importantly, I can afford the -1, so I think that is a big factor here. You might have, if I were going on purely, man, this is a silly question, huh? If I were working purely on Animus of Will, it's for sure Glimmer here. We're going to -1 this Wicklash anyway, just every time. So now it's just a question of where this holdover goes. You've got so many options. It's really cool to think about. If I were Animus of Will only, right, then Glimmer for sure, because then you can manage backline successfully. Obviously, Spell Shield waves become a real problem. I'm going to have to permafrost resin removal at some point in this run in order to make that work. No problem. It's fine. We'll see it eventually. So we have answers. We can deal with those Spell Shield waves. Cool, so there's that. Then, if I'm seeing, with the multi-striking Shattered Shell, the sweeper, the holdover on the offensive scaling is good, and then you toss any extraneous restores in the front. You have double sources of scaling, right? Whereas the holdover on Glimmer suddenly causes problems, right? Interesting. Well, I'm going to hold over Wicklash because we have the Shattered Shell, and I believe it is a much more secure line here, which is good. We're going to look in the caverns. A random consumable, huh? There are a lot of good arguments here. First of all, Space Prism, strong. A Space Prism here gives me a really good intrinsic, which means I may not need to take space. Very cool. We're going to need to think about when we're doing the self-infused Awoken Hollow, and also when we're infusing Animus of Will in. We are backloaded, so I could do the Awoken Hollow nonsense after Arcus, right? That is an option. It's a pretty good option here, too. We can do the Shattered Shell after Talos to power up our main line. Yeah, that's probably smart. The other thing is a more secure Wildwood Sap is pretty darn good here. Right? Because I have Bloating Fungus. I'm going to be real with you. I think the Awoken card edges it out because Wildwood Sap is so strong with Bloating Fungus here. And more importantly, we're taking money, by the way. I want to be able to afford what's at the steel shop. Plus 25s are good, multi-strikes are good, quicks are good, so we want to do like all of the things. Cool. So yeah, the Wildwood Sap edges out because of Bloating Fungus. Otherwise, the chance at Space Prism might have been more valuable to me, but that's okay. Not today. Cool. We're going to play Rector downstairs with the Animus behind. I'm going to toss the resin removal at this. I don't care about her rage. Yeah, we toss the resin removal downstairs. She doesn't get anything, right? Sure, she can just kill this train steward then. That's fine. It wastes one of her rages. Not that it actually matters, but fine. Cool, we get everything upstairs. Shattered Shell is neat. Razor Sharp is good. I do want to try... Let's see. Tank with the... Rector doesn't swing, unfortunately. That's okay. May as well reform the train steward and try to scale it up a little. Bonk. Okay. Top floor, not too bad. We do get the Purifying Cleanse. Huge. That's a good swing. I want to play the Restore up top. Important. We can't save Animus. That's fine. We'll do some stuff middle to hopefully at least get some damage in. We should clear a lot on this top floor. Yeah, cool. We're gonna play the Wildwood Sap for sure. We take Steel Enhancer, Steel Enhancer. I am going to... I'm gonna Wicklash downstairs. Oh no, we Wicklash upstairs, right? Well, let's... 3 turns. We'll give him the Purifying Cleanse. I'm gonna Wicklash upstairs. Start scaling that a little bit. I am going to Glimmer... Middle? Yes, middle is correct here. Well, top clears fully. There's a bonk. Bottom floor is fully cleared out. I do need to keep scaling our friend upstairs. It matters a lot. I can face tank things downstairs, which is pretty cool. Glad to see it. Cool, good slays up top. Rector is going to do solid work, but he is not the most important one here. It's our friend upstairs. Sure, whatever. We get rid of these guys, no problem. Waste some turns, oh well. Cool, we're going to Wicklash, Razor Sharp, Restore, Steel Enhancer. I am going to use the Purifying Cleanse to buff up that burnout. So we're super secure here. Very lovely. Absolutely excellent. We just keep scaling the lad and we crunch. Good, and when you factor in a multi-strike here, I think we are very secure. At least for the moment. Quick Tome, of course I'm going to click the Quick Tome. This is so good because you might not see a Quick in this run, and this guarantees you at least get it somewhere. So you take it when you see it. Oh my gosh, the Awoken Hollow. Do I commit to it now? Take the space right away? And then do a double infusion? I mean, I don't have to dupe him now, which is really quite good. I have to take this, right? I just have to. Even if I don't do it right now. Oh, that messes up everything. I mean, it's so good, but it messes up everything. Okay. We're going Steel Shop side for sure. Oh, this is tricksy. At least we get rid of one unit, because I am going to do the Animus Infusion right away. The challenge, of course, becomes we might be too slow for conduits on ring 4. We'll just play it lightweight, right? We'll play low damage, low risk. Maybe we're going to be a 65 shard. That's going to be pretty high risk. I think it is worth it to get that multi-strike, though. Okay, well, we won't go too ham, but I don't think the space is correct here. I think we just linger here. We take a draw, and this helps a fair bit. We see hopefully some answer somewhere. We see some security from some pyre health here. I'm willing to trade a little bit. It's a large stone. We hate that. I'm going to put a plus 25 in the Awoken Hollow almost certainly, and then spin it. A plus 30 and a purge. Nah, we're going to do Animus Infusion into Shattered Shell. It is correct. Yep. Not going to take anything else here. Plus 25, I'm going to play. Of course, just duh. Take it. It's good. When I can see it, it's good. We're going to re-roll. Everything here is good. Quick. Okay. Quick means what? I take the quick, right? They show it to me, I take it. You could take a plus 25 here and just rely on drawing fast enough for the... What is it called? Rely on drawing fast enough for the tome. Hopefully, maybe see an intrinsic is bad, though. I mean, we take this, right? This is strong. This guarantees value. Means I see it immediately for sure. And with 2 hits, though, I have to walk into Divinity at 100 shards to avoid the instant kill if I miss on turn 1 as far as heals go. It's risky. I think it's correct, though. Now, I could lock in quick plus 25 to be certain about it. That's so risky, though, because with only the 2 hits, you almost certainly don't scale fast enough for the first mini-boss, especially if you get the big chonker. And I didn't take... What is it called? Golden Vault. I didn't risk the Golden Vault, which is, admittedly, I would have been in a much worse situation overall if I had, but because I've seen it, I know it's not coming up. So I don't have a great answer for mini-bosses, unless they show me a different one. I think this quick allows us to snowball in an incredible way, and I'm willing to take it. I'm going to save this slot, right? Oh, man, am I? I go... Oh, I could go ham. If they give me money here, I could go Trinket Shop and look for a hit. It's pretty good, actually. Although that magic shop is killer. Let's just be real. That magic shop is good. Well, by the way, Petrified Crucible doing excellent here. Maybe I'll see a Spreading Spores. I don't know. If you take the plus 25, you could see overflows going on these caverns. Cavern, magic. Skip all future steel shops. What does my situation look like if I skip all future steel shops? It becomes magic, removal dupe. Magic? Wow, okay. That's pretty good, actually, right? Magic. Just make things cheaper. I do like that. Maybe I get a double stack on this Wildwood Sap or something. How many caverns is that? 1, 2... 2 caverns, if I go that approach. Decent shot at overstacks. The only one that really stands out, of course, being Sunderstone. Other ones are less exciting. I'm looking for damage scaling if I go this route. I want to go to this magic shop anyway. Do you commit here? It's a great question, by the way. This is an extremely difficult question. Do you just take the plus 25, secure this, maybe see an overflow, which would be cool if we see it, and if we don't, fine. Right, like what if they show me Tiny Stone? That would be pretty killer too, right? Because then I can just take another draw. I think we commit here. 2 hits is... We're going to need to be thinking about mini-bosses. I'm going to be looking for ensnare, all sorts of things. But I think this gets me through it. We're going to move. That is risky, but good. Burnout Rector. He's going to do great. He's functioning kind of like Monstrous Penumbra, except he stays around and kills things. We're going to chill on our shards for the moment. We move on. All right. That is a risk, but it's one I'm willing to have taken. We're super okay to take this armor emblem here. Neat. We just put Rector downstairs and he punches a man. We do play the hollow up top. I'll toss him the Wildwood Tome because the other guy doesn't need it. We'll toss a regen out there too. Fine. Good punch. I get the Shattered Shell here. Nice. I do want to Glimmer middle for money. It's value. For sure. Take the Steel Enhancer. That's good. Good job, Rector. You're doing great, champ. Like he dies. Oh no, it's fine. I will play Wildwood Sap. Restore his value here. It's a shame seeing them molded on this turn, but it's fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, man died. Feels bad. We do see the Wicklash in the back, the Steel Enhancer here. I get the Restore up front, which clears the floor. Great job. I was okay because I could have Purifying Cleansed up front, but not having to do that is good news. Great news, in fact. Sure, let's just play out units. I don't feel like dealing with things. Although I will get a curse for it, but it's fine. I actually get a couple curses for that, huh? Only the one, it burns out. Yeah, we're fine. We're cruising. Nothing to be afraid of. In fact, one hit, it burns out. Might get another curse for this, but I just don't care. I want to get them out of here. Sure. 2 curses, annoying, but whatever. 1, 2. Wicklash, no problem. Don't play these out. Our numbers are good enough. Yes. Good job, friend. Plenty of damage. Cool, I can even toss a Purifying Cleanse in the back there to give him more burnout. Neat. We're strong enough for now. Good. Gets us money, which is great. Crushing Demise, 100%. I'm looking, like I said, the run at this point, based on my upgrade choices, is how to kill Mini-Boss. Crushing Demise, -1 Spell Chain, that's a Mini-Boss killer. Pyrogrow is great here, so is Focused Growth. I'm going to take Focused Growth. I really want both of these, but I think the draw power is more important, so we're Focused Growth. And with... oh, what do I get? Divine Artifact, what you got? I'll take my 25 gold and leave. Those are not strong enough for me. Okay. I think going left is the correct choice here, by the way. Hunt a little bit here. Obviously, you could hit a little bit on trinket shops and stuff, but there's not a ton that I really, really want. We're going to go left. Just show me the goods. Remove Consume. Yeah, fair enough. I could make a Remove Consume Wildwood Sap. It's not bad. We're going to look at the caverns first here. Purge a card, gain a card. I mean, alright. Purge a Train Steward. I haven't gotten rid of any of these. Goodbye, friend. Rare... what? Awoken? What's the hit there? Nothing great. Rare Melting? None of these are excellent. I'll take the Awoken. Yo, Unleash is like the only card I could think of that I was thinking, yeah, alright, fine. Sure. Fine. I'll take that card. That's a decent trade. Temple says a -2, huh? Oh, you got a holdover in there, champ? -1 on the Crushing Demise, for sure. -1 Spell Chain is kind of what I really want on this. Holdover would be okay, but the problem is I'm looking to guarantee a hit, right, on a mini-boss. It's only ever 2 units on those floors. So a Spell Chain guarantees that kill for 1 Ember. Big value. Cool, we'll do this. Remove Consume? I could Remove Consume -2 it. It's not bad. The removals here are easy. We want to toss Stewards. They are annoying and difficult to play right now. How do I feel about that? I think I would rather do double stack if they showed it to me, and then just make more of them. +10. I'd rather save my cash. We'll re-roll that. Permafrost. Okay, so Permafrost is fine. This -1, it's not exciting. Okay, so in this universe, I'm doing a -2 into focused growth. It's 80 shards. The intrinsic is pretty solid. You couldn't have intrinsic the tome, but again, that would have required the permafrost as well. So we could have done this and not taken that quick, but truly, I don't think it matters. I'm gonna permafrost resin removal. Am I? I don't think it matters now, right? With the glimmer situation not being our core, so I can take some -1s instead on important cards that I just want to play every time. Yeah, sure. Unleash seems good. Fine. And I could buy a removal to cut another Train Steward, which I think is good here. Just improve my density a bit. We'll save the rest of our cash because I'm going to another magic shop, it sure looks like. I've already laid my... What is the phrase? Laid my bed, now I must rate, like... I don't know that one. It's like the lay your bed and then you must stay in it or something. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? 80 is a scary number, by the way, because of a lot of things. Oh, how Oh, no. Heaven Seal. I don't ramp fast enough. This is Harvesters. We don't disrespect. We don't need a mini thingy that badly. Yeah, so this run sucks really hard if you take Heaven Seal and this back dude gets upgraded, right? He just walks on you for sure and then beats your face. But with this setup, we glimmer him and then he just gets the hell punched out of him. So it's actually fine, which is great news. He just gets beaten up. We crush middle. Incredible, because then I drag it and we get the collector. Amazing. I get the Wicklash, which is great news here. I may as well plop down this Awoken Hauler on middle. It's fine. He kills a man. Seems good. Thank you, Dreg, for existing. Cool. We Wicklash. It's great. I toss the Razor Sharp. We'll start the regen. It's worth it. Man downstairs dies, but I don't care. That floor looks scary as hell. Good grief. We are fine, though. I do the focused growth. I actually don't want the hollow to get the quick here, right? It's genuinely bad. He steals kills, which I find extremely funny. Ugh. Here, the guy downstairs I can just give it to my shell again. He can be super quick. Cool. Let's not go two-hand here. I don't want to give too much armor right away. We'll do a big Unleash, Wicklash. Ooh, I could Purify the front if I really wanted to. I don't think that's correct. We'll Purify the back. So we're dealing with stealth, right? Is the main scary thing. Oh, no, never mind. I'm just wrong. It's fine. We are actually extremely fine here. May as well. We mold back Rector because, I don't know, he beats face here or something. He does a full 170 there, which is just great news. Like, he just hits twice. Excellent. Sweet. I will keep Wicklash. I will keep scaling up here. It is correct to do so. I think the Glimmer for 32 on the boss is better. We'll get through this just because of some raw HP numbers, but it's not going to be pretty. Is kind of the big takeaway. My regen is bad right now. It's like big hit and then big hit. Oof. Tough. 2 rounds. Okay, fine. I'll take another crush, actually. Wax and Spike is fun, but I don't want to give it to the hollow. We'll crush. Big crush time. Ensnare, absolutely. These are answers to my problem. Heavy's walking on me. We go to the magic shop. We try to hit to the best of our ability. I took the plus 25 in this shell, which means I can take things like this horde here. You see another holdover. Ooh, buddy, I think it's holdover focused growth. I like that. That's fun. Look at this caverns. What you got for me today? Another spike. I think the Awoken's real spike is fine. At worst, it's like a 1-for-1 trade. A good feed for Diligent. It's a non-card, which is great for Diligent. We love those. Bad caverns, though. No overflows. It's fine, but not great. I'll take Combustible Wax. This actually is super safe then. Heck yeah, combustible wax. That's great news here, actually. It means I could start doing silly things like putting burnout in the Awoken Hollow and it's fine. We get the holdover, though. Where are you going? Holdover and snare is a great way to guarantee you don't lose this run. Just a true statement. Just holdover in snare is huge. Replaces itself. It guarantees a win. It's even better than the crushing demises, right? Because the crushing demise, sure, you kill something, but that might be bad. It might be useless, right? I'd rather spell chain in that if we see it. So yeah, cool. Holdover and snare is sick. I'm gonna toss a 190, huh? What could they show me here? Double stack? What's my double stack target? I mean, Wildwood Sap, probably. Okay, I would double stack. Permafrost? Remove consume. Woken's Rail Spike? I mean, you could try the infinite. We do have drags. It's not bad. I'm acknowledging infinites because the last time I skipped an infinite and didn't acknowledge it, some folks made comments thinking like I was the worst player of all time, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I suppose. Only the double stack is really of interest to me here, and I actually think the -1s are potentially better. So, yeah, in that case, here is my thought. I take a -1 into Crushing Demise because I would rather just play these and I spin it. I don't want the 20 consume. Although 20 consumes pretty good, friends. I'll put it into a Purifying Cleanse. I don't need these as much. I'll spin it now. Yeah, like permafrost, whatever. I'll take this -1 though. Let's go. Make things cheaper. Cheap cards are good. Yes. Card I want to play every time. I mean, it's going to be this Wildwood Sap, whatever I put into it eventually. Although, do I see another magic shop? I do. Unless I want to get a dupe. Interesting. It does look like I'm taking space here, by the way. Looking like space so I can get the Awoken Hollows infused, and we do a big double scaling. We get the Wicklash in the back, plus any regen in the front, and we start going crazy. I think that'll be good. The holdover and snare guarantees I don't leak a mini-boss at least, which is cool. My dupe right now almost certainly is going into something that keeps my frontline alive. Interesting, this focus growth looks pretty tempting here. It's just draw fast, which is good. I like that a lot. It's a really good regen trigger. You just draw it again. And if I'm going to do that, don't I just toss a +10 in it? I mean, that gives up a holdover potentially eventually. Magic shop? I mean, what am I duping on 8? I don't know. Great questions. I mean, this +10 doesn't provide enough value to me right now, so I don't really care all that much. What I will do instead, I'll probably take a -1 into a restore. Just have one good restore. I like these. They're fine. And then I'll take the +10 somewhere too. These are upgrades that are worthwhile. They're worth to have. It's fine. It's a fine trade. We move on. Cool. Arcus, how's it going, bud? How is it going, bud? Well, Rector downstairs does good work. Absolver. I could fix this with a razor sharp, yeah? Skip the shattered shell. You razor sharp in front, yeah? I think it's important enough to skip that. I'll play the hollow middle because I guess he's here. This is the bad one, by the way. I don't feel bad about this. Right, I'd rather have the more HP. Sure. Incoming hollow. Let's go, friend. I could just pop some Purifying Cleanse in him, but whatever. Sure, Awoken's Rail Spike. Let's go. Wildwood Sap? Yeah, why not? Get that scaling going. Oh, yeah. Purifying Cleanse Rector, of course. Neat. Good. We're dealing with these cursed friends, which is immediately very good for me. Unleash up top. We just keep the regen flowing. This is a rally shard, so don't get yourself screwed. Whatever. Good bonks. It's okay. Top floor, no worries. We do play double steel enhancers here. Wicklash up top. I do think it is resin removal on the stealth on my friend. I can play another drag down bottom and just do more damage. It's fine. Mid floor is actually killing something too, which is kind of surprising, but it's fine. Enemies leaking to the top is not great, admittedly, but it does give us slay triggers, which I do value a bit. Kill a man downstairs, that's pretty cool. I could kill a man in the middle. Yo, big hit. Incredible. Hit that 180. I don't think he was a problem, but we take this anyway. Cool, look how long it took to draw the Wildwood Tome, by the way. It's just a great example of you really need to do better, right? Just a really good example of you need to do better than hold out there. I could have done that with the intrinsic permafrost, of course, but yeah. We ensnare something. I mean, you may as well ensnare up top, right? I do give up a slay if I take this trigger. What's better here? The hollow trigger or what? The hollow trigger's not bad. We get double kills here. That's pretty cool. I may as well shoot downstairs. It heals my floor and it doesn't kill anything, so that's cool. It does get us the slays. I think that was fine. Fine decision making. Meanwhile, Rector's doing great. Love to see it. I need Wicklash, Razor Sharp, Weight of Contrition. I will heal Rector so he takes a second swing, which is value. I want to keep this floor in middle chillin'. I'm going to mold back a Dreg because it'll do something in the way of damage. Sure. You just keep the ensnare. There's no reason to drop the ensnare is one important consideration as well, right? No reason at all. Unleash, restore, restore, Wicklash, ensnare, restore over the resin removal. We get through it, but it's scary. This is when you start seeing the frailty of this line, and we need more sustain into Relentless. We can maybe beat Divinity here. Oh man, Cycle of Life. Spikes. I could make this Petrified Crucible good. Shard Channeler. Shard Channeler. No. No way, Shard Channeler. Cycle of Life is not good here. I was really hoping for Spreading Spores, actually. That would have been a cool card to see, but it's actually like the run for it. Bloating Fungus, Petrified Crucible, but alas. We do scale faster. I do get more HP here, taking space. Divinity, I think we beat because we're sweeping through and cleaving it, but Diligent is real scary here, actually. Well, these are not it, I don't believe. Space, it has to be. No choice. I go removal dupe? I think so. I've already kind of committed here, yeah. It's true. Take the temple. -2 is fun. Get a -2 and the remove consumed Awoken Rail Spike. Really should have maybe considered that one, huh? It's okay. It's fine. Tendon Piercing. Now, fortunately, I do have a weapon against Diligent to do some pre-relentless damage in the form of resin removal. What is my dupe here? What am I really doing? I could dupe the Wicklash, just scale faster. The holding over of that is not great, right? What would I rather hold over? Focus Growth draws me through my deck much quicker. I think it actually is duplicate Focused Growth here, which is just a really odd realization, but I think it's good. It's just this. Just draw me faster cards, I think. 130 is a scary number, by the way. It just kind of is. Steel enhancers are fine, but slow. I don't love them. Dregs are also slow, but they at least go away. Like, consider, at this point, a Restore is stronger than a Steel Enhancer, so I just cut both of these, and this is actually correct. I do need to think vaguely about Diligent. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's a cozy number. Let's cut a Dreg then. We'll just kind of balance it a little bit. Dark Forge. Yeah, Burnout 3, just punch a man. Seems good. We're going to stay as low on shards as we can here. There's things I could benefit from, but not enough. Not enough. I can get through Shade Wings. Yeah, no problem. With armor, it's fine. I have a quick sweeper up top. Rector punch middle. We play Awoken friend up top. I can resin removal it. You may as well play the cards out. Sure. Well, no collector today. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. I guess I could gamble it if I really wanted to, but I don't think I really want to. 154 into this man is pretty solid. We'll just tell you that much. I'll crush bottom floor. Okay, we hit the worst one. Do I Purifying Cleanse up top for 6? I mean, I think I actually do. This scaling matters, so sure. It's a good bonk on front. Give me one of my good cards. Yeah, so we see at least one of my good cards in the form of... What is it? What is that card that I just clicked on? Ensnare. That's the one. Saved me a whole bunch of damage. Thank you very much. Big heals up top. Purifying Cleanses in that, I think. My man on middle is perishing. We ensnare the fellow in back. We do focus on as much scaling as we can get here. Good. Rector's gone, which is unfortunate, but I am looking for big scaling. Focused growth, wildwood sap, regen. Just keep it going. And then we mold back Rector because of course I do. You think I wouldn't? Hit a man. Let's get it. Cool. Alright. I should probably be concerned, is the main thought I'm having right now. Wicklash, let's go. Draw a card. Seems fine. Steel Enhancer. Incredible. It's terrible. I should be concerned. We're at the point where this run is not quite there. Right? Just not quite there. I don't love it. Is probably the #1 takeaway here. Yeah, we're strong against these waves, but do we win Relentless? It's a good question, right? That is a very good question. I do want these guys walking because they are free scaling. My Relentless is very weak right now, is an important point. My Relentless is very bad. Let's look at these numbers. This beats Divinity. For sure this beats Divinity. This does not beat Seraph right now. What, 500 around? It's actually pretty good. It's faster than I was expecting. Another resin removal, Sacred Wicks. Sacred Wicks is a good do-nothing for Diligent if I'm concerned, but I had 21 cards. I should be okay. Let's focus on healing elements then. Awake, Snap Click. It's hard to play, but it's okay. We're going to go to the right here. I need -1s. Money is fine. Trinket Shop is... Root Split Mask is admittedly pretty huge. You got an Intrinsic in there? You do. You know what I'm gonna click on. Improved Firebox plus Intrinsic is dope. Huge. Love that for me. I'm just go with double stack. That's nice. Toss that in over here. How important is Root Split Mask? Is the answer very important? It guarantees that I beat mini-bosses. I actually don't even need the Crushing Demises anymore, which is funny. That's what, 105 plus 225, so 330? Which leaves me with 85 cash left. I'm gonna remove 2 dregs here, I believe. Actually, I should remove a Crushing Demise. I've invested in this Crushing Demise at this point, but this card actually is no longer necessary because I saw other answers that were stronger. So we planned for this and then no longer require its assistance. And I'm gonna cut a dreg. Fine. I don't want to get rid of all of them, it's okay. Okay, let's think. Money. Double stack, great news. If there were a -2 in the temple, I would put it on Awake. There isn't. It's okay. Root Split Mask, very strong here. Just rock solid. What does that put me at if I buy it and then skip? Well, here's the question. What do I actually need here? Right? I just need Relentless Power, and with Bloating Fungus, it doesn't take a lot. Like, we just do this double stack on Wildwood Sap, and then I don't actually care if it costs 2. I guess I could make it cheaper, although I want to make Awake playable, right? Awake needs to be playable. How can I do this? So if I go back over here, can I click on Root Split Mask? This leaves me with 75, 85 gold. 85 gold means I cannot reroll and get 2 -1s. How important is Root Split Mask here? I want to say very important, but with this improved Firebox, I can send my turn 1 pretty hard here. I don't need to reroll the Trinket Shop, I just don't care. Root Split Mask is very secure. I think I'm fine because I have the Ensnare, and I would rather have the upgrades to my floor, to my cards, right? So we'll put a -1 in Awake. The +10, again, this doesn't matter terribly. But I may as well take it, right? Because I've opted against the Root Split Mask. Sure. We'll spin it. -1 here. Remove Consume, huh? Would I ever play a 3 Ember Wildwood Sap? Probably not. That's funny looking though, huh? I don't need to dupe it then? I mean, I would dupe it anyway. I mean, I don't need that much. That's fine. I don't know about that. That's tempting. I mean, that is a very tempting card. What I could do is I could dupe it and then put a -1 in one and a double and the remove consume in the other, and then just periodically play these. My important cards are free, right? Well, most. Some. Not all. Definitely not all. I could hit it with the Rail Spike, too. Oh, I didn't take the dupe's not on this side. What am I even talking about? Okay, so I don't get the dupe. In which case, I actually value this double stack a little higher, right? Hard to play and diligent. I don't need a lot. I'm just going to take a -1 here, I think. Just going to take the -1 on the Awake, which is the card I'm playing every time, and then a +10 somewhere. We'll toss that on, I don't know, Glimmer maybe, or honestly spreading out my plus health is probably pretty good. Sure, and then we'll take a removal into a Dreg because they are bad to draw with my Rail Spike. 60 gold, looking fine. 140, we get through Diligent. I'm not worried about his stealth because I have the power of resin removal, but we will chill here. Let's go. All right. Diligent, you scare me, but let's see what you got. You could argue to take the +15 there just to see maybe something between Divinity and Diligent, right? You maybe see... what is it called? What is it called? Blank pages, right? You could potentially see that guy, but I don't think that's correct to do so. Cool. HoloLands. Send it on the Rail Spike. Draw me 9 cards, baby. Incredible hits. Incredible. All 3 Vengeful Shards popping out. Animus lands. Good. I could take the quick downstairs to avoid the sap, but I mean, I guess you might as well, right? It's better than the alternatives. He does more damage. Sure, why not? Draw me cards, my friend. Draw me cards. Sure. Right, I need to... We're resin removaling here because I want to clear the stealth. It's a good burn. I don't need this card anymore. True. Mutilation. We accept that. I just heal up top. I think we just ensnare the boss at this point. Crushing Demise, not gonna risk it. I actually want these slays, right? The curses are unfortunate, but fine. It's a good set of slays, yeah? We're gonna burn Steel Enhancer. That card sucks right now. Razor Sharp, Unleash, Awake. Both mutilations out, I believe. Nothing is living here, true. We will hold over Ensnare and play both mutilations. It's fine. I give up a little bit here. It's a lot of slays, though, which is good. Also, if I get hits into Diligent, that's nice. That wasn't a lot, though. It's like 200, though. It's unfortunate. We have a Consumer on bottom. May as well heal up our friend downstairs. Good. We start the Wicklash chaining. Honestly, I think we just load up the guy in front. This 4-4 could matter, right? Even though it's burnout up front, like, it's fine. It's fine. We take it. Sure, why not? Okay, curses are annoying. Fortunately, Vengeful Shards are gone. I'm going to burn... Molded? Man, I really would like to bring my friend back. Is Ensnare important? Absolutely it is. We're going to play the self-mutilation. What if I burn the focus growth here? It's definitely not Wicklash. I need to scale. I burn Molded and then just toss my next... What is it called? Unleash the Wildwood at Rector. He's got enough burnout. Okay, we'll burn Molded. Goodbye. Fine. I do want to lock that friend down. We Wicklash in the back. I have focus growth in the front. Every little bit matters. Good. Thank you, Ensnare, by the way. Extremely cool. We don't see it. Oh no, Rector, are you gone? I could potentially save him. We're going to burn the Crush off floor on top. I don't require this here. Goodbye. I have enough Ember that this is not a concern. I can toss him a Purifying Cleanse. How much are we taking here? 5, 21, 31? 31. I get him with the focus growth, right? Yeah, we get him with the focus growth. We gotta keep that man alive. Top floor is getting cleared. This is a solid 24 into the 240 into the boss. A little more, actually, when we factor everything that we're doing on this turn. Right? True. 330. It's a good amount. I need you to live, Rector. I need you to live. Oh no. Unleash the Wildwood. Dang, how do you die? You get the hit and then die? Where's that? Oh, he's quick. Of course, he's quick. We knew this. I could stop. I actually think I'm going to toss the Glimmer downstairs for a few reasons. I want to get rid of this card, and it keeps Rector alive. We hold onto the Ensnare, Mutilation gone. We keep the scaling going up top. Every bit of regen matters here, and I really value... Yo, Rector, he did it. Toss this man in the Unleash the Wildwood. And he actually kills some stuff. Incredible. Scale upstairs, please. It matters. Purifying Cleanse in front. I need the Awake here. I need the Wildwood Sap. I need the Restore. And I Ensnare downstairs to kill the Lightwings here. I guess I could have let it walk for the extra +3, but it's fine. All right, we're burning Ensnare here. Goodbye, Ensnare. You did great. I no longer require your assistance. We keep the scaling going to the best of our ability. We're looking good on damage. This is 32 regen. Whew, we make it. All right, good. Good job, team. Good job, team. I had a feeling we might pull it off, and truly the double stack in the back is what carries me. Bloating fungus, by the way. Thank you, bloating fungus. Like, this guy hits like a truck, especially because I went up to 140. This might have actually been an L if I had gone 155, but it's hard to say. I think we get through Divinity because I'm swinging on him every turn, though, which is an extremely safe thing to be doing. We have plenty of HP. I have the Ensnare for mini-bosses. No fear. We have 0 fears. Actually, no fears. Incoming Rector downstairs. Just punch something, please. Shattered Shell up top is fine. He's got enough HP. Not worried about it. And you may as well play something. So, like, I should take the Glimmer downstairs, clear out these. I'll draw 8 here. That's fine. Beautiful. In fact, we get the Awoken Hollow up top on this turn. We start the scaling right away. You'll love to see it. Get that Awake down. Play a Dreg because I guess we will start the scaling up top. It's important. Burnout 6. Thank you again, Combustible Wax. Bottom floor, he's just going to punch people, which is excellent news. Keep the scaling going. Resin removal downstairs is strong. I'm going to... We keep the Ensnare up top for the moment. Let's keep the healing up here. Restore for sure. I guess we'll... I don't want to toss a Drag out. I don't love that. I could face tank with the Drag. It's not bad. Sure, save something. And we'll unleash downstairs. I think respecting Rector's ability to stay alive is value. It's good. Good. If I can keep him from dying on bottom, that would be pretty cool. That doesn't seem possible, though. Well, hold. Plus 35? How much? I'll have to do the math on that. Hold up. Ensnare can just be upstairs for the moment. We start the Wicklash up top. I do value Wildwood Saps here. I don't think this Wildwood Tome does much for me here. Okay, hold up. How can I do this? So the guy in front dies, which tells me that Rector is swinging on him, which is very cool. Sadly, dude in the back perishes thanks to spikes, which is not great. I think we Purify and Cleanse Rector here so he lives. This swings it in a big way, which I think is nice. I'm going to take the Wildwood Sap right away. I think that is worthwhile. Good. We Razor Sharp here. Restore there. I don't consider crushing yet because I want the scaling to go a little out of control here. Rector lives, which is impressive. Wow, Rector dies. Dying to spikes, out of control. So consideration for healing the back here. This guy is just eating hits here, which is not great. We'll want some regen on him though, for sure. 14 is enough for now. We'll toss that in the back, heal the front. I'm gonna unleash down bottom because Rector is a trooper. We just mold back one of these dregs because I guess why not? Give him something to hit. We actually put it in front and it saves Rector some life. Cool. We hit things upstairs. Cool. Good scaling. Love to see it. I think we clear top floor too, which is important. It's close, actually. Yikes. It does look pretty decent if I resin removal up top. I think I'm going to eat this curse, and it's going to suck, but I think it's right. Actually, I just Glimmer up top, yeah? Yeah, we're fine. We are actually super okay. Scale in the back still. I do keep... Yo, downstairs. Rector, no. Rector, get down. It's too much damage for our friend. That's a shame. I could stop some of this damage, but I actually just don't care, right? Use the restore. We will hold on to the ensnare. It's good. Good scaling. Good. We're getting those killed. Man, that's 150 damage just chugging into our lad there. That is a real tragedy. I'll reform him at some point, but... Purify and cleanse, my friend. I don't want you dying. Restore, my friend. Play the cards. Thank you, Ensnare, for existing. Look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Ensnare, is it good? Yes, it is. I'm gonna burn this Wildwood Tome. I don't want it. Ensnare, it's important. "50-50, Crushing Demise." Okay, good chat, good chat. Weight of Contrition, play it out. Wicklash. I'm going to start healing in the back, probably. We're clearing whole waves here, yeah? So I'm not that concerned. Just hold on to everything. I do want to restore in the back here. I think it matters. Big health in the back is good. I want the restores in the back, though. Even though I want the scaling. I mean, the scaling is important, I think. It's fine. Cool, he gets all those slays. Good. 3 more waves where we can kind of just do whatever we want, which is great. We are crunching here, which is excellent news. Crunching in the sense that, like, the waves are falling apart beneath our might. We are extremely fine. In fact, we're so fine that I actually want these enemies up top. It's funny, but it's true. Another 500 here. You can immediately see that we're making a lot of headway simply by being able to beat the hell out of this floor, yeah? So cool. We ensnare the mini-boss for sure. I would like very much to Purifying Cleanse in front. 10 burnout is important. I'd like to keep regen in the back to the best of my ability here. I get to reform. So we will reform Rector. I do want to glimmer downstairs to get rid of the curses. And then Rector can just chill down there. He beats something up. We'll Wicklash upstairs. It's good. I will keep the scaling alive. I'm going to keep some regen in the back here. And I mean, I guess I could have maybe done that a little better, but it's fine. We get a lot of scaling. Rector does some solid damage downstairs. I think we win. Yeah, cool. We did it. Congratulations, Rector. He's pretty good. He gets 5 hits down here. He's just trooper in it. It's cool. We click the cards, though, because I think I want to see what my finale looks like. We just keep the scaling going at this point. It does not super matter. Sure, looks good. We get through it on top. Yeah, great news. And then we crush something on middle just to feel good about ourselves. Cool. Crushing didn't end up mattering, but it's okay, we get it. And we have plenty of HP in the back. Fortunately, the big, like, 150 HP unit was a super trooper, so we get through this without much concern, which is great. You'll love to see it. And I have time to record another episode. Goodness, am I going to do it? Yes, I am. You better believe it. I might consider putting this one up online first, getting it uploaded, but we'll see. We'll see. It's fine. No worries. A good solid run. The score is really good here because, I mean, did I take damage? No. So I took 5 damage on ring 1. And I took this damage because I took that trial for Mark of Invasion. This means I could have totally gotten away with Golden Vault, by the way, but this is just one of those things that I pick the line that is most secure. So we go to the run summary. I'll just show you what I mean. Even though the Petrified Crucible had very low chances of paying out, this would have been an excellent Spreading Spores run with the Bloating Fungus. This would have been an excellent Thorned Hollow run with the Petrified Crucible. I could have certainly done that as well. He could just 1v1 the boss at that point. So, very good. Honestly, the Awoken Hollow did great. This is a very solid line. The one thing, and you saw this, you all saw this on the Divinity. I came nowhere close to killing those mini-bosses. That is an important thing for you as a player to know, to think about, and to identify. You need to understand how strong is my line. And in this case, my line is very strong in a wide sort of sense. It's very wide. I'm clearing floors competitively. Like, we're doing great there. But I'm not very tall. I'm not hitting 4 times into a mini boss with 300 damage. I'm just not. And so in this particular case, I was saying, all right, we're scared of mini bosses. This whole run is preparing for mini bosses. And I did a great job at it. Obviously, things like Ensnare do a great there. Picking up these crushing demises, even if I ended up removing them, it's one option. We want to have multiple options because one of them should work. And the combination of them is stronger than the individual pieces. And then we had to prepare for Relentless. Diligent was honestly pretty scary, but the fact that we saw the double stack in this Wildwood sap paid out in the end. The Awake did a great job of kind of keeping the regeneration up, getting it just high enough to beat out over a few more rounds. And our scaling was good, right? We had the combo of Wicklash plus the Awoken Hollow line, so that combo is a lot of damage bonus to our Shattered Shell. He was really getting pumped up, so great news. We did a good job. And I'll also give a shout out to Combustible Wax here for just solidifying my burnout situation. I could ignore certain things, toss a purifying cleanse to my Awoken Hollow in worlds where I normally would never do that. And then lastly, who can forget improved Firebox plus intrinsic Awoken's Rail Spike? Is this one of my favorite combos? I don't know, you tell me. Turns out drawing your entire deck or more than half of it on turn 1 is pretty good, especially when you make more than half of it free to cast. This card would be nuts if it didn't do anything to Ember costs, although that would still be pretty sad, right? You'd be paying Ember for nothing. Just draw a bunch of cards. Actually, that would be terrible. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never nerf this card again. This card is fine as is. It really is fine. Turns out drawing cards is very strong in Monster Train. But anyway, that's enough from me. Brings us up to 132 on the series. Great news, and I'll let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.